If you need a huge data set from a remote REST service, you should not reflect the whole object structure that is returned as Axon.ivy data classes. It could be very annoying to do so and match all the field names. To avoid this, I will simply copy a sample object that is returned by the service into my clipboard. Go to my browser to JSON schema to pojo.org and paste it into this generator. Then I have to define a package name and define the root entity name. In here it's an address entry. We want to generate Java code. The source is JSON formatted and the output should be Jackson2 style. To generate the code, I press on the zip button, download the generated sources, and I simply unpack it into my local download folder. So, to get this code into Axon.ivy, I will create a new source folder. I go to the project, say new other source folder, pick the project and call my folder source generated. Now I have the folder. Let me go to my Explorer and select the data that I got from the website and put it into this folder. And now we see we have the namespace that we have defined on the website here. We also got a Java class called address entry as defined, and it has exactly the same Java fields as the JSON object. For instance, we have simple strings here, username, email, and also complex objects like this address, which has its own fields. So now to use the address entry on the process, I will also add it to my process data class as field. And now I go to the business process. On the REST client call activity again, I pick the address entry as target type to read the result variable as this type. Now I map the returned result back to my process by using the out address field, and I assign the result variable on it. I press OK, save it, run it. The request succeeded, and if we have a look at the process data, we see that the address was null before the request, and afterwards we have the full address data here accessible in our process, so we can work on these data in the follow-up process and manipulate them maybe in a script step or print them in a mail and whatsoever. So you see, data integration from REST into a business process is pretty easy.